Welcome back to Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. We're still monitoring what's going on at the African Nations Championships. We spoke to our correspondent, Rene Wawan, and you could see there's a tense atmosphere right there at the stadium because the Super Eagles of Nigeria are trailing by a single goal. Can they bounce back? That's a very important question that they need to answer, because if they don't and something goes wrong in that other match between Libya and Rwanda, then we'll start calculating. Cosmos has already started, and I don't think Nigerian fans want to start doing that. It didn't end well for Nigeria in Rwanda at the last edition. Nigeria crashed out in the group phase. They shouldn't do the same thing right there in Morocco. So we'll get on with the show now. Find out what's going on with Aaron Quadri. What a story Aaron Quadri is telling us in 2018. He continued his fine form for his club Sporting as he led the team to retain the Portuguese Cup. Yeah, played at high performance centers in Caldas de Rainha over the weekend. Quadri started the whitewash against his opponent with a 3-0 win, 11-7, 11-9, 11-8 after beating Enio Mendes to give Sporting the confidence going into the second match. What we're trying to say, Quadri has said it from the moment he got a sponsor. He says he needs to play more table tennis, and then he will keep getting better, and that's what he's already doing.
I mean, that's what he's doing. He's at the forefront of his club, Sporting, to win the Portuguese Championship and of the Portuguese Cup, and certainly he started the whitewash. Now, this is the positive I'm getting from this. Apart from Aaron Quadri, there were two Nigerians, one Congolese Nigerian, but there was another Nigerian as well that was playing for the other side as well in this one. So his name is Jide Ogidiolu. So he's in this one. So that shows that Nigerians are actually doing very well as well. So back to Aaron Quadri, he's showing that he can.
Cosmos, something is coming up. Nigeria just scored. So it's Nigeria 1, so Equatorial Guinea 1.
Maybe we should know the scorer of the match. We should know the scorer of the match. And as it is like this, Nigeria can qualify. So whatever is being played in the other match, Nigeria would qualify as it is like this. Whether, I mean, I said it. Take your chances. I thought Nigeria should have taken their chances. Nigeria should have been 3-0 up in the first half, but they couldn't just take their chances. They were playing better. They spread the balls around. You know how Nigeria play, pass from the back to the forward. But then they were not just a prolific scoring.
So the goal was scored in the 60th minute. We'll get a confirmation of the scorer. We're going to let you know. The match is in the 2nd minute now. So Nigeria 1, Equatorial Guinea 1. Breathe. Nigerian football fans,
so we can qualify now.
Things are looking good. We're talking about
Aaron Quadri. So, well, it's so fun and it's exciting when you have Nigerians doing well. Aaron Quadri, this man, doing pretty well. Had a bit of struggle last year when he didn't have that sponsor, but then maybe when he got that sponsor, he's doing pretty well. And there's, you know,
a lot of person wrote him off after a poor performance at the Nigeria Open.
But he went ahead to win another Open.
You know,
got to the semi-finals of another Open. So that shows that he has that confidence in him. So I think it's a good one too. And they are the quarterfinals of the European Table Tennis Union Champions League, and they're going to be playing against a France Stella Sportala-Roman. And hopefully they're going to win that one and see whether they can, get to the finals. You know, it's just show that Aaron Quadri is the apex of his game right now. And it's a busy year for him as well. He's going to be in India sometimes in the year as well. So congratulations to him, and it can only continue to get better. An
excited Aaron Quadri, after the victory for his team, says he was happy to win a title once again with Sporting. And he added that the victory would boost the team's confidence ahead of this week's Champions League quarter-final tie against a French team. So you see, he's still playing the Champions League, playing for his club, and also getting ready for the Indian Ultimate League. That's a table tennis player. Busy right there with his table tennis updates, information that you can use. Last time we talked about Anthony Okpotu. We said that Anthony Okpotu needs to prove his work. Cosmos, he scored that equalizer with a beautiful header.
Well, thank God he has scored. I mean, he had a very good first half, as I said. The goal, the Sita Sunday Flyers missed. that should have been a goal. It was a nice chest assist from Antonio Pt.1, and he actually left it for Sunday Falaya. But right now scoring, that confidence is back. 19 goals in the Nigeria Professional Football League. In fact, in the past 2 seasons, he has had double digits in the Nigeria Professional Football League, and a lot of people feel that probably he has forgotten his scoring boot at Lobby Stars. But right now, he has gotten the goal, and I think Nigeria can breathe easy right now as it is. Nigeria has 5 points.
It's all right.
Nigeria are on top of the table.
But I know some football fans that will say, so is it this group that we cannot top with maximum points? Well, some persons will start asking questions. They will forget that it is the African Nations Championship where players are not that known. You just come out and just do what you can.
And do you know the funny thing? Funny thing is that Libya, this is their national team, main national team. Equatorial Guinea, many of these players are their main national team. Rwanda, just about few players are foreign based. This is their main national team.
So you're trying to say they have a blend because they play at home?
They have a blend. They play at home and they are in their national team. They are the main national team. Now Nigeria are the home-based guys that are not even the team A national team. Just Ikechukwu Ezenwa that has been there. And of course, when you talk about the experience, we have to talk about maybe an Osas Okoro or maybe a Rabiu Ali that have been part of the Super Eagles setup before. But, so you can fancy their chances.
But they hold some good experience coming from the Waffle Cup. Some of them played together. Some played some qualifiers together. But I get where you're coming from. When a team plays together for a longer period of time, it was an advantage because football is teamwork. But right now, it's fair. It's fair. Nigeria won, Equatorial Guinea won. We'll continue to monitor. Match is in its 66th minute, right there in Agadir in Morocco. So whatever updates we get, we're going to trade to you. Let's talk wrestling now. We're getting ready for the African Wrestling Championship. Look, for Nigeria, it's a big deal. The local organizing committee, they're doing all they can to ensure that Nigeria doesn't just host a world-class event. We also use that event to put wrestling out there. And so they're asking you, what do you know about wrestling? You know Oduayu Adekroye, how does she score points? We talk about Aminat Adeni, we talk about Blessing Oborududu, Amas Daniel, we talk about Mercy Genesis, Blessing Oyebuchi, with it, go fit. What's it about wrestling? The technicalities, how do they score points? How do we get a foul? So the local organizing committee, they say, let's organize a one-day media retreat. Call media persons together. We have the president of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation. Let him educate them. That right there, it was done at the NUJ Sports Complex in Port Harcourt. You can see media persons led by the president of the Nigeria Sports Writers Association. And of course, a lot of,